Hello everyone, and thank you for joining Happiness and Wealth Media. My name is Charlie. When I was 18, I moved to the United States from Ukraine with nothing. Right now, 10 years later, I'm one of the happiest small business owners on planet Earth. On this channel, I share what I learned from my personal experience building multiple businesses from scratch and being happy no matter what. Alright, in this video I'm going to share my top 5 key secrets how to be more productive daily and how to achieve more in a day. If you are interested in this topic, it's very likely that some of the other videos on my channel might interest you as well. So be sure to check them out and subscribe while ringing that notification bell so you don't miss out on more helpful tips. As you may or may not know, I run multiple businesses at the same time while being actively involved with music and YouTube. I also have time to work out, socialize with friends and family, travel, and do other things for fun. So how is it possible to manage all this, and how can you increase your productivity? All 5 tips that I'm about to share with you are extremely important, so be sure to watch the entire video. Tip number 1. Write lists for everything you need to do. Whether it's a list of work-related tasks, home improvement projects, monthly bills, questions that you need to research, meetings that you plan on attending, or even something as simple as a grocery store shopping list, be sure to write it down. Even though you'll spend a little bit of time on this, it will help you get organized and dramatically improve the quality of your life. You'll no longer have to feel overwhelmed trying to hold all this data in your head, or be mad at yourself for forgetting to do something you should have done when it was more convenient to do it. And yes, you'll no longer have to go to the grocery store every other day because you've just run out of something that you should have bought yesterday. There are many free programs and apps that can help you make lists on your laptop or phone. These apps will have your lists automatically synced on all your devices so you can access and edit your data anywhere at any time. My personal favorite used to be Wunderlist, which then became Microsoft To Do, but you're welcome to use any app you like. Tip number 2. Categorize and prioritize. So let's say you wake up in the morning and you have a list of 500 items. It'll take you half a day just to read it, and even before you start reading it, you'll probably be too overwhelmed to do anything. So it's important to split your tasks into different categories and organize them by urgency and importance. Have a separate, dedicated list for each project you're trying to accomplish. For example, if one of your projects is search engine optimization for your business, you should create a dedicated list just for that, including all necessary subtasks and notes, such as keyword optimization and the tools to use for that, link building and where to get those links from, etc. Tasks that need to be repeated daily, weekly, or monthly should also have separate lists. For example, my weekly business follow-up routine with all related subtasks, or my monthly step-by-step overview of all income, expenses, investments, and assets. Tasks that are more important or time-sensitive should be highlighted or simply placed on top of your lists so you know what to focus on first. You can also have a separate list for such tasks or use reminders if it's more convenient for you. Categorizing and prioritizing would allow you to be truly on top of everything that's going on in your life while taking your efficiency to the next level. Tip number 3. Minimize distractions when you're working on something. Don't try to multitask. You've probably heard this before, but I'll remind you anyway. Distractions will slow us down dramatically. It might not seem like a big deal, but it does make a huge difference. If you want to be truly efficient, stop answering phone calls and messages while you're working. Think this way: there is nothing more important than what you're doing at this moment. In most cases, whoever is trying to contact you is not going to be mad if you do not reply right away. Take your time, finish what you are doing, and then take a break for socializing or whatever else you wanted to do. Don't try to multitask unless you really enjoy it and don't mind sacrificing some of the quality and the extra time that it will take for you to finish your project. And now it's time for tip number 4. It can be somewhat surprising for some people, but it's extremely important and it's the foundation of everything. I was actually going to put it as number 1, but I was afraid you would think that I'm not serious enough. So, are you ready for this tip? It's making sure that you get enough sleep every day. Some of the most recent studies have shown that sleep plays a significant role in our productivity levels and overall well-being. While it might seem that staying up late to finish working on a project is a good idea, most of the time it's not the case, because lack of sleep is likely to significantly affect your performance the next day. You end up being less focused, your mind works slower, your overall mood is not as good, you're not as strong both physically and mentally, your willpower levels are low, you get distracted and you start craving for some immediate gratification instead of enjoying your work and getting closer to your dream. So make it a priority to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night, no matter what. If you have sleep problems, be sure to subscribe to my channel as I plan on making a specific video on this topic very soon. And now it's time for the final tip number 5. Summarize and reward yourself for your achievements. At the end of every day, I personally like to calculate the number of hours that I spent productively and write it down. I also do little summaries every week and every month. If I'm satisfied with my results, it makes me feel good. If I'm not satisfied, it helps me with motivation. You can also try summarizing your activities in the form of a private video that you record specifically for yourself. After acknowledging your achievements and identifying areas that can use improvement, don't forget to reward yourself. You can try some small daily rewards with one large weekly reward, or you can change it around to whatever works best for you. For example, if you really like to play video games, tell yourself this. For every 2 hours that you spend productively without distractions, you can spend an hour of well-deserved playtime. The only thing to keep in mind is that you should do the work first. Don't try to reward yourself before doing the work. If you start your day with rewards, it will release too many feel-good chemicals and hormones in the brain that will likely make it difficult for you to receive pleasure from productive tasks and reduce your overall willpower. So make sure you do the work first. That way you'll enjoy it more and you'll enjoy your leisure time more as well. The science behind this deserves a separate video, so be sure to subscribe to my channel while ringing that notification bell so you don't miss it when I post it. So which one of these tips are you going to use first? Maybe you are already using some of them. Let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who I am, feel free to check out my life story video. The link should be popping up right now and it's also included in the description below. If this video was helpful, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your family and friends who are trying to be more productive and organized. For those of you who need more personal attention, feel free to email me at happinessandwealthmedia@gmail.com. I do life coaching and business consulting, and it would be my pleasure to help. Thank you everyone for watching, and I wish you happiness and wealth.